Hello everyone and welcome back. It's me, TrophyWife, and today we're going to continue our playthrough of Autopsy Simulator. So, let's get started. Let's see who we're dealing with today. Actually, what were we dealing with when we last left off? It was just him going crazy.
I can't do it anymore. These reports will kill me one day. I'll have to finish it over the weekend.
Just go ahead and take the pill. I know you're gonna need it.
It's time to go to work.
I took your pill. You should be fine.
I should take out the trash first.
That's what it was. Trash, but then phone ring or something.
Jesus. Fuck.
Before I get
Maybe
to
I'll
that,
just
hold
ignore
on.
it.
Still stuff in there, but earlier it showed nothing. I know in the last video I did. Now I remember we did this phone call. So we'll skip it.
This is
I wrote.
We'll skip it. She never received the photo. We gave it to her. Blah, blah, blah.
Damn. Did I mess up the
I already
address?
took the pills. Don't you tell me about these pills.
How am I gonna get those pills? Maybe I should invite Charlotte.
Oh,
do
just
something
this trash
yourself.
bag? Not all the trash bags?
Ugh.
I mean,
Why is it so wet?
you still have so much trash. We can't take it all? You dirty. You dirty. What? Is that a picture of a possum? Oh, we actually have stuff in our fridge now. Okay, let's just go.
Ugh.
Wait. Okay.
I shouldn't be this tired.
I guess no one lives there. They would never make it out. I wish I could knock on all the doors. Hello, it's me, your neighbor.
What's going on?
Why are you freaking out? It could have been in the apartment. What's going on? It's my head. These pills. It's me. I'm the problem. I didn't park very good when I came home last night. Oh, was I drinking? My car's all crooked. Oh, dumpster. Is this the dumpster? We just lay it here in the pile of other trash? Which dumpster? You have like 10 dumpsters. Oh, the one dumpster. Well, then why is everybody putting their trash outside that if there's a dumpster that's not all the way full right here? Well, I guess it's full now.
You disgust me.
I disgust myself. It
I
was my
wonder
own
if
voice.
Alice's mother has a film of this photo somewhere. I actually hadn't thought about it before. I should call her on Friday.
Excuse me.
Oh, God.
I can't believe you still have a job.
Why do I like sleeping so much?
Why is there trash piled up here? The autopsy place should not have trash piled up in it.
Huh?
He just so overreacts. At this point, he won't last one more night.
Good afternoon.
Isn't it a bit early for you?
I missed our invigorating conversations. Has Stephen brought the body?
Yeah, the trolley's in the hall. Maybe wheeling it to the dissection room will be invigorating enough for you.
I've missed how friendly and helpful. I think I'll get straight to work on this one. Focusing on something will do me some good. Christ, this one's heavy.
This one, I bet, is your best friend. So did that other body just run on the
Hey,
table?
Mr. Ridley, I need help. I can't lift this bag myself.
Well, you did.
Ridley! Ugh, wasn't easy. but at least I can start. A new package must have arrived.
Ridley must
I
not
guess
actually
Dorothy
be
ordered
here,
it.
right?
I think I'll skip recording a video for the students today.
Yeah,
They
'cause
don't
you
need to
keep
see me and the body.
Running out.
Ugh. And they'll still have the November 27th, 1991, 5:14 p.m. Conducted by Dr. Jack Hanman. James Evans Jr. Evans had previously been convicted of possession of stolen goods, robberies, and drug trafficking.
So is it one
There
of
were
the...
also attempts to accuse him of leading a criminal group responsible for burglaries in the New Orleans area. What? Burglaries in the New Orleans area? This is... it's a rather strange coincidence.
Is this the guy that you're, like, freaked out about? Red... blah, 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 or whatever? Also, I guess this is from the bus that flipped.
Police photos show that the body was not even particularly hidden, but only covered with a thin layer of soil, branches, and leaves. The body was found naked and mutilated. Clothes, probably belonging to the deceased, were found lying nearby.
It was me. I bet you I did it.
The body was found inadvertently in the woods near Peetsville. The dogs picked up the scent while searching for a missing boy. The deceased's father, James Evans Sr., is a local businessman. He was the one who reported the disappearance. At the time of the report, his son hadn't been home for 3 days. Sounds disturbing.
Awesome.
I wonder what condition the body is in then. I'll start by opening the bag.
Oh, let me make sure we've got the... Alright, nudity sensor is on. We don't want you guys to see...
Oh, fuck. I didn't expect this level of mutilation. This is going to be a dirty job.
They don't even have
I'll
to
check through
censor
the
it.
bag
There's
the
nothing
police
there.
left.
Not a single thing on the table. What lay the contents of the bag? What bag? What? Oh, that bag. I bet you it says head. Well,
Maybe there will be something worth noting about the victim's clothes.
I guess they would put the head with the body if they had found it.
Leather belt, plain cotton tee. Classic
Bet you I did it.
jeans. Well, dirty and torn. Certainly not my style. Traces of blood and plasma. It could have... Is this? Oh. You can push it?
Oh, cool.
After all, what else could I expect?
Let's snort it.
Weird. Someone obviously didn't want to put in the work. These clothes haven't been thoroughly searched. Interesting.
I'm gonna find something
Most of
that
the blood
says
is
I
visible.
did it.
Something's stuck here. It looks like some kind of ectasis? Scale? This could point to an animal being responsible.
Oh, is there still stuff to search on the t-shirt?
Mainly traces of soil. It's a bit like the perpetrators pulled his shirt over his head. The bloodstains don't appear to be related to any injuries on the body.
Pockets are full.
The deceased must have been unclothed. And here, another animal souvenir. It
Yummy.
looks different than the previous.
But
The
there's
only thing I
still
can tell
no
from
way.
the clothes is that before his death, a lighter engraved with the police insignia. It looks somehow... it's probably a coincidence.
Steven. Is that what we're talking about here? Our friend Steven? I didn't look at the pants. Well, the shorts or whatever. I guess we can't search the other pockets. It has to be sticking out. Alright, cool.
Okay, I'll take a look at the
Where am I going?
scales. They seem too different. Dorothy once brought an animal encyclopedia here. She performed an autopsy on an exotic animal smuggler. The guy suffered an accident while transporting illegal animals. Not only were the police needed on site, but it took nearly a day to round up his cargo. Dorothy had a hard time with that case. Did the impact kill him? Or did one of the animals he was transporting do him in? They even talked about it on the news. People were terrified that some reptile would just come out of their can and grab him. Okay, the book.
Wait, what's this? Oh. Oh. I like
What is
getting
this?
music because of this.
Alright. Which page was it? Ugh.
Do I know how to turn the page? Oh, there it is.
Local wildlife. I bet I'll find something here.
That looks kind of like that.
Not this area, but who knows?
But that doesn't look right.
Nile crocodile.
Oh, well, that.
Formerly worse. Nope. It's a completely different
Oh.
color and structure. That's... Oh, that was quick. I wouldn't expect anything else.
So is that... We gotta have two, though.
I don't know why I'm even bothering to compare it. What kind is this? Ah, an interesting pattern. Oh, yes.
A turtle?
This turtle turned out to be a killer. He ripped off the guy's wrist and tore him in a few other places. Aggressive beast. I only need to concentrate on the crocodile chapter.
Oh. But we didn't... Okay. Well, it's
An
not
interesting
this
pattern.
one.
Very diverse. No way. I would expect something
Oh.
local? I certainly don't remember hearing of an animal escaping from the zoo. So, either someone donned in crocodile products was around the deceased, or one of them attacked him. I'll examine the body and take photos.
That's a lot
If
of
an animal attacked
S's.
him, there'll be traces. Ugh. Christ. Why am I so tired?
Well, it sounds
Some
like you got
coffee
it
would be
earlier.
nice. What was I supposed to...
Let's go get
the pictures. I'll have to show them to
coffee
Dorothy.
if we can.
Too bad that we no longer keep our ranking.
Do we have coffee?
With something like that,
No.
I would come out on top. There hasn't been a case like this for a long, long time.
Oh, why am I going in there? That's not the office. Pick up the camera from the desk drawer. Not that one. Wait. No, wait. I guess that's not something we can look at. Okay. Well, which desk drawer is it in? Wasn't in any of those. Unless I missed it. Did I miss it? Well, I'm not seeing it in these desk drawers either. I don't see a camera. Oh.
Archives. Just as lifeless as the corpses they concern.
Well then, where the hell is it? I feel like I'm dumb. It's probably not even in the office. It just says desk drawer. It could be in here. Yep. Alright, let's take our pictures.
Alright, I'll begin. The deceased skin is smooth and taut. This suggests an advanced stage of decomposition of the corpse. It's unlikely that a human would make such a wound. Nasty. Such a wound could not have occurred during the victim's lifetime. There are also clear traces of the deceased ankles being bound in some way. No head. That's not hard to miss. This wound appears to have been made by a sharp instrument.
How many more pictures do I need to take?
Evans couldn't have tied himself up like that. It looks like some sort of attack or kidnapping. Oh, and as expected, there's a bite. Interesting. This needs to be investigated further.
No,
I
really?
need to gather my thoughts together. And look at these photos. It seems like I wonder
We don't
whether
care
the
what he has to say about each
I
one
should
of these.
inspect
We
these
just heard
areas
him
with a
talk about it.
magnifying glass first. This looks very promising. The bite is clearly visible. It should be easy to compare it with the encyclopedia and identify the culprit. I just need to make it. I hope I put it in right. I can never remember whether it was image up or image down.
If you need to know, it's image up. I use effects at work all the time. At first I
At
did it wrong,
university,
but
I didn't have facility. Ah, fantastic. Practically a one-to-one. Just some tracing paper, a pencil, and I can check these in the encyclopedia.
tracing paper and a pencil. Now this says go to my
Now,
office.
did I leave them in a drawer? Or maybe a box somewhere? Ugh. I don't remember if I left them out somewhere.
What does tracing paper look like? Like all that looks like it would be useful.
Oh, looks like I can tidy up after myself. Sometimes. A very, nature-driven case so far. I'll have to consult the encyclopedia again. Good thing Dorothy left it here. Otherwise, I would have had to run back to my place to get some.
We left it in the lab. That's not right. Oh,
I would be concerned if it was this crocodile that killed him.
so they just faked
The shape of the jaw appears correct, but not the teeth. It makes sense. This would also explain the molt found in the clothes. It turns out that some of the wounds can be safely blamed on local alligators. However, we cannot blame them for the decapitation. It's not these animals we should be afraid of here. I should make some notes and start the autopsy. Ugh. And look, Mississippi alligator. It's strange
Ew.
that an alligator would.
We'll just look through all the parts and I'm just gonna skip his
It doesn't
narration.
have
Because he says all this like 6
several
times.
stab wounds of the result of an animal tearing at eaten skin, genital, the butt, a foot. I need to.
We have to go look at his weenie.
The imprints are quite from the look. Looks like an uneven bite. Maybe they're. Evan's right side must have been very strong binding marks. You can.
Okay. I'm missing something then. I don't see another spot to look. Where am I supposed to look? It doesn't show it. It only showed it once. Oh man.
It looks like the killer might have missed.
Okay, maybe that was it. Good.
There's no end to playing zoologist today. I need a tool with dental impression cement. Can I find it here? No. It's probably lying somewhere around in the lab.
Man, we really like the lab today.
I hope the cement hasn't expired.
Did I leave that door open?
A month after the due date. That could be worse.
Oh, we need to use it around the groin. Ew.
Now I need to cover the
Ew.
bite area. Wait until it hardens. I think it's ready. The cast looks
That's a person's
quite contaminated
mouth.
from the other wounds in that area. Well, let's hope the imprint turns out better.
Oh.
Brush, ink, and paper. Similar to taking fingerprints.
No, I don't want to play around in that area anymore. Oh. Good. We don't have to.
Paint over the area. And put a piece of paper on it. That's very
Yeah, those are people teeth.
strange.
People.
I'll run it through the fax and
Somebody
check it on the
bit
computer.
it.
I really don't want to believe what I'm seeing.
Damn it.
Loading. Ugh. What? Wow. This is, well, this is quite unexpected. Human teeth.
Not
Fuck.
unexpected.
I need to tell this to Stephen.
Why?
Loading.
What if Steven is the killer?
It'll probably take a while.
No, it won't. I got it. I don't know if that's a match. No match. Okay, so one was a
Maybe
no-go.
not everything is cataloged correctly.
I don't think that'll be a match either. We'll go for number 2. I don't think that's a match either.
Maybe not everything is cataloged correctly.
No.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
I love how he says that when I finish it. That's not gonna match. Nope. 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 Yep.
Loading. It'll probably take a while.
Is it gonna be the guy we don't like?
Finally. What? The partial impression I have may
Is it
match
me?
several people. Okay, this one is in prison, so he's out. Another in prison.
I can't even see the
here's
screen
someone
anymore.
with quite interesting tendencies. Oh, He's dead. It doesn't fit.
I wish I could
This
read
one
that.
doesn't either. I'm afraid this will remain a mystery. The killer's profile is getting more and more interesting.
You're not going to print that? Okay, I guess not. Couldn't see the screen anyway. Why does everything look weird? Yeah, there's something gonna happen. There's something gonna happen. It looks...
No, I can't. I'm too shaken up.
Shaken up about what? What happened that I missed?
My head.
You need your pills
Oh, I
again?
can't think straight. Pills. Where are my pills?
What are these pills? Because you seem to be awful at your job. I'm surprised they haven't fired you. Yeah, just with our glove. Yep, we touched all that and we'll just eat it. There's a note on the wall. Out of order. Does not work. Well, no duh. All it's done is made noises. Like, what is wrong with you, honestly?
I'm going back to the body. I need to make a note before I start the dissection. They look quite shallow. This wound, torn tissue.
We don't need to hear what
You
he
can
has
see
to
that
say
the tool
again,
used was sharp.
because he's done said it.
I need to verify how deep these wounds. The abdominal and the perfect
I mean, he
breeding
really
ground.
does say it like
Alligators
6
rarely,
times.
for obvious reasons. I record time for internal analysis. Finally, first of all, I'll try to determine with the scalpel. I'll open the deceased's chest. I cut deep. We see a lot of fat tissue under the skin. When I remove the ribs, I expect to see even more fat on the organs. Correct. High levels of internal fat. The deceased smoked cigarettes. And this is the culprit. Well, it didn't look like the holes were that deep. Such hemorrhage could have been caused by hitting the chest with a blunt object, or a puncture directly. If open pneumothorax should be
I
added
don't
to
need
this.
you to talk so
The deceased
much right
and,
now.
as a result, I wonder what the organ is enlarged, but
got
similarly
a little
to the lungs,
puncture on it.
there is a trace of puncture with a sharp object. In pneumothorax, the heart rate increases. In the event of such a wound, this would mean bleeding out fat in turn could put it.
Wait, what? Oh, there was something.
Evans clean.
Awesome. Cool.
This all looks quite. The organ is fatty and enlarged. The beginnings of cirrhosis are obvious. Well, that's it.
Oh, we don't want to cut through. Oh.
This time, nothing to write home about.
But we are writing about it.
So, I proceed to carefully remove the stomach. Like most other organs, it is not meant partial, but I take the outside. I'm going to check.
Yeah, I didn't need to hear you say it. You've said it every time we go to cut an organ. And it looks like nobody cleaned off
Sounds
the
like there's an
scissors.
unusually
I mean,
large
the
amount of
knife.
undigested, and now
It's gonna be his head, that.
rotten stomach contents inside.
No, it's gonna be his penis. His own dick. Oh, never mind.
Blood. Evans had to swallow it due to his injuries, which means he was still alive when he was brutally wounded in the chest.
I was going for like the more gruesome route, it being his own weenie, but sure.
Only the trachea left. Surprisingly, it's not damaged by the decapitation. I move on to cutting it open.
Watch it have something of myself in it.
Okay. I carefully cut, and
Nothing.
blood, just as I expected. Heaven's not, but also...
Choked on mud.
Looks like I can wrap this up. Let me tie this together.
Yeah, but did a person kill him? Or was it an animal?
After he was abducted, stripped, and tied up, he was dealt several penetrating blows to the chest. Then his head was cut off. Evans was deprived of his genitals, and the body served as an easy meal for the animals. Even though there are a lot of injuries on the body that could cause death, it was the decapitation that ended Evan's life. The animal bites in the limbs occurred after death, so there's no reason to treat these as the cause of death. The damage to the lungs and heart must have led to severe hemorrhaging, so there's no doubt that Evans was choking in bloody convulsions. But it didn't last too long, which I conclude from the small amount of blood in the stomach and trachea. I never thought I'd ever wish someone to have a heart attack, but in this case, it would have been better for him. In some way, it can be said with certainty that James Evans was murdered. Ah well, I need to stitch this poor guy back up.
Well, we
That's
actually
really bothering me.
finished
Something's not right here. Because even now, the organs are relatively clean. The skin around wounds also, it's like someone pumped it out? Christ. I don't know. I'll leave these questions for the police to solve. And now, I get to head home. It's a fucked up thing. I'll hold off taking long walks in the forest for the near
I
future.
wonder how long
I
it
have a feeling that it won't end with just one body.
actually takes to do an autopsy. It'd be an interesting field to get into, but then you have to deal with more than just adult bodies, and it would be really sad.
Good night, Mr. Ridley. The body is ready to be picked up.
Sure. Good night.
Freak
I
out
think it's
before
the
I get
first
home.
time in a long time that I finished work at a decent hour. Oh, come on. Fuck!
What?
What did I get, a flat tire? What the fuck?
Oh, you freak out too much.
Oh, come on. This is impossible. Fuck.
Stop
I'm going
freaking
to
out.
Ridley's. Maybe he saw something.
Golly, you freak out. You could have just been like, "Aw, man, I got a flat. Shit. Guess I need to call someone." No, you just freak out. Oh, man. Oh, God. Flat tire.
Ridley, do you know what happened to my car?
Oh, what happened to your car?
All the tires are fucking flat!
Well, it happens. Don't you have a spare in the trunk?
Spare ones in the trunk. No one carries 4 fucking extra tires. In the trunk!
Jesus, Handman, calm down.
I know, that's
I'll
what I'm
call
saying.
you a taxi.
Calm down. That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Have you seen anyone around here? Someone strange? Suspicious?
Except you? No.
Haha, funny. I don't find all these jokes amusing, you know.
What jokes? Hammond, what's wrong with you? It's just tires.
Such things are not a coincidence. What's wrong with me? Things keep happening. Last week, and now this?
Just go wait for the taxi, okay? Fresh air would do you good. You know I will do anything about it now.
Neither you nor I will do anything? What have you been doing all day?
so
Surely
fucking
something like
bad.
this can't just be overlooked.
Maybe you should go outside and cool down. I'm calling a taxi.
Cool town.
I have to be the killer for somebody.
I
I
just
freak out too much. I forget. Now the medicine's making me forget.
I just want to sleep.
What?
It would be easier just to move in and live here.
how did I
doubt I'll
get
get reimbursed for the cab.
Where's my car? Somebody came and took it. Let's just keep going.
Huh?
I have time today. What was I freaking out about then? What's that noise? Oh. Oh.
Hello?
yes, let's follow it. We shouldn't, but we're going to. The window's open too to the office. Can't shut it from outside. Let's go find him. Let's investigate. Oh, he went in an area I can't go. He probably jumped a fence and stuff and I can't do it. My little legs just won't allow it. The office window is open though. Someone's been here. Or I'm just imagining things because of my meds that I can't stop taking. Whenever I feel like I'm freaking out, which is all the time.
Damn. It's already late in the... Good evening. Any news for me? About my car? You know, the flat tires?
No.
No, what? Have you checked the cameras? Anything?
Handman, I cut my teeth working in prison. I know what to do.
What?
There were no strangers hanging around. Maybe you ran over something.
What? All the tires?
Why, possibly. You can congratulate yourself.
Christ.
You should try sleeping more.
He's
You've been kind of out of it lately.
That's the first bit of sense you've made all
Take
evening.
a vacation. Take a couple
Good.
days.
The body is expected to be ready for pickup tonight, along with your lecture.
What? What? No, what?
You still pontificating? Best hurry, don't you think?
Fuck me.
I need my
I don't have the
medicine.
strength for this today.
I knew it. I hope it's gone.
Have I taken my pills today? Did I take it? Or... one more won't hurt.
See, that's your problem. I think you're ODing on your pills. Let's take these pills so we'll stop freaking out, but then
I need
freak
to
out more because
focus.
we're seeing things.
Fuck.
Can
I've
I
already
take more?
taken my pills. Not looking to overdose.
Oh, well, I thought you were with the way you've been doing it.
Okay.
Before we get started, we're going to put this
One
down.
by one, Jack. Take it easy.
Someone's been in the drawer. 3649, what does that mean? Someone's been in here. Whatever.
Oh. A burning issue indeed. Then I'll move on to the body.
Oh no.
Ah, shit. The lecture. I almost forgot. I'm gonna need the camcorder. This is making me nervous.
You know, I thought there would be more ghost. I really did. I just thought there would be more. Instead, it's just this man freaking out. Oh, freaking out about everything. Just everything. Can't freak out and leave today. You have to record it.
Oh well. This is not the... Hello, everyone. It's the 20... something of November 1991. Jack Hanlon is conducting... Yes, you already know the drill. So, the body is on the slab. Let's see what the police uncovered first.
Oh, I love how he's not even actually doing this
the
right.
victim is from yesterday's apartment block fire on Drowner Street. Personal details unknown. The exact cause of the fire has not yet been determined. However, it is known that the fire started in the deceased's apartment, where the most damage was reported.
What if they were just having kinky time and the candle caught fire?
The body was not found until the next morning. The tenant was naked, charred, and with severe burns. The owner of the apartment asked about the deceased. He was surprised anyone even lived there. The deceased was sitting in an armchair near the TV. Pieces of pornographic material, an ashtray, melted video cassettes, and several bottles of so-called poppers were found in the vicinity.
So he fell
It's
asleep
difficult to assess whether any escape attempts were made.
with a cigarette in his mouth.
Firefighters indicated that it was probably the large quantity of poppers found near the deceased and rapid spread of the fire. Well, that's our basic question. Whether the death occurred as a result of fire, or whether he was dead before it. As you can see, the body is in quite an unusual pose. For the purpose of photographic documentation, we'll leave it like that for now.
I mean, his hands and neck and feet are bound, so it's not... Unless he was getting kinky with someone.
This position is called the pugilistic attitude. This is due to the influence of high temperature on the muscles. The fire reaches the skin first, then the soft tissue, until the skeletal muscles are exposed. Coagulation occurs in exposed muscles due to their fibers shrinking. The extensors yield to the force of the flexors. The muscles contract and contract until the limbs become flexy and deformed. The upper ones are characterized by a triple bend, similar to a boxer holding his hands in front of him. Just 10 minutes will do it. 10 minutes for the muscles and tendons to contract like a steak on the grill.
I don't know where the other...
In the end, we're all just walking meat.
Oh, I'm so glad that you're being so positive about this.
The deceased must now be straightened out, and we need to get rid of these bindings.
Oh gosh.
He looks to the deceased's neck, which explains why, despite the severe burns, the deceased's limbs are not all that twisted.
We didn't straighten him out.
That's better. It's easier to straighten him now. Without taking out the magnifying glass, we already know that the deceased's skin is heavily charred and cracked. As for the other details, there are crow's feet visible near the eyes. Upper lip reveals front teeth. One of the incisors is broken. There's soot in the nostrils. The rope around the neck wasn't very tight. I don't see it leaving a mark on the skin. You can clearly see that this is primarily the front of the deceased that was exposed to fire. The rope marks around the wrists are deep and clearly visible. The victim sat in the chair the whole time, hence his back being in much better condition than this extremely burned area. Looks as if a large flap of skin had detached from the calf.
Ugh.
The rope at the man's ankles was tied much tighter and more precisely than the one around his wrists. All in all, quite a lot can be deduced from this external examination. Severe burns. Traces fail to indicate that the deceased... read the length of the rope the burns reached. He appears to be loosely tied. The eye soot in the nose appears. The tissue of the mouth was heavily burned as well. The teeth, however, makes me wonder. The conclusions are quite clear. The extent it burns to the
conclusion is he burned to death, but was it by
we need to check
somebody?
perhaps the deceased lost a tooth, attempting to bite through the rope.
Whoa.
Due to the amount of charring, we are unable to collect the victim's fingerprints. Visual identification is also out of the question. You can probably guess what options we are left with. You guessed it, a dental impression. For this, I need impression trays and alkanate material. Please excuse me for a moment. What I need should be somewhere in the lab.
Oh. So we can freak out about something again?
Okay, it's going well. I should be able to get this done in time.
I'll see you, buddy.
Where are these trays? Towels, papers, jars? Nope. It's not anywhere on the counter.
Oh, should I check drawers? It says find the tool in the lab. Oh, there's only one drawer.
Maybe
Okay.
in this drawer. I'll warm this up in my hands. Okay. Making an impression is quite simple. You put trays with alkanate into the mouth. Once the devices have been placed, okay. Again, we will need a piece of paper, a brush, and ink. We will make a plaster model of the deceased's teeth from the obtained impression. We will then make, which will be
We know what we're doing. At this point, like, you don't have to tell me every time. I know you're telling whatever the camera thing is, but whatever.
You see, it seems so simple, and yet laborious. On the plus side, we don't have to worry about the gag reflex with the deceased. And no need to remind the subject to breathe either. At least he saved the high costs of orthodontic treatment.
I love how they have pizza as a thing they can fax to.
Wow. I would have expected a match so soon.
Oh.
Well, the deceased is Richard Jacobson,
Charged
47
with a
years
felony
old.
for not
He had
returning a
criminal
VHS
record
tape.
and was recently in court for... Oh, wow. For not returning a videotape to the rental
Are
shop.
you serious?
Oh, Jesus. I better check if I've still got that copy of... where were we?
That sounds like a dumb reason to have to go to...
Okay. I'll add some details to the clipboard. Okay, and we can move on to dissecting the body. This time, I'll go straight for the loppers. I'll slice it piece by piece. Let me start here. I push hard several times. Until I cut a given section.
Ooh.
You can see that using a scalpel would be pointless here. Solid crunch. Almost there. Now we peel back the skin. Now to remove the ribs.
Oh, oops.
And we can check out what's going on in here.
Oh.
And I see that a lot has happened. In fact, the entire abdominal cavity is flooded. Blood and other fluids have seeped from the blood vessels, flooding the abdomen and chest areas. We have to get rid of this. I'll go get a cup or a ladle.
A ladle? You mean you wouldn't have like a little suction thing to just be like and do it for you? No, we need a ladle.
I think I saw one somewhere here.
An actual ladle? I guess so.
Aha. I don't have all night. I'm going to need a vacuum pump.
Yeah.
Right. The running around for everything starts again. Why can't things be tidied away properly in this damn mortuary? I'm gonna get Ridley.
We're gonna end up going back
I
to
wonder what
Ridley
this
when
pump is. Probably in the basement.
he's gonna be dead.
Mr. Ridley? Mr. Ridley? I'll just go to the basement and check.
Ridley's dead. Or he's in on it and he's plotting against me. No, not Ridley. There's someone in my office. They're no longer in my office. Well, we never locked the
jeez.
basement back.
I don't know what for. Rusty scrap.
But we do know there's someone living in the basement. I know this.
God!
I don't see anybody around. We're just gonna go down.
Where is this infernal machine? Wow, that's heavy. Can I fit through the door with this?
Oh, good thing we can just say it's
I
heavy and
swear
keep
I'm
walking.
going to have an accident here one day. Like Alice, when she twisted her ankle on those stairs. We were supposed to go to the mountains then. It was supposed to be our first trip since... I don't know how long. I had so much work on my mind.
So Alice was your assistant?
And Alice,
Hammond!
because of me, as always, she had to...
Hammond, are you talking to yourself or what?
Huh? What? No, I just...
There is a letter for you. I left it on your desk.
Letter? For me?
Yes, letter for you. Do I have to repeat myself again?
No. Thank you. Where were you? I was looking for you earlier.
Hammond, I was retrieving your letter.
Jesus, Ridley. Could you talk to me like a human being from time to time?
I'm just answering the question.
Right. Oh, by the way, the basement hatch is wide open. Maybe you could look into it?
Maybe.
I just opened it. What do you mean, look into it?
A letter. Fuck! Who delivers letters at this time? It's probably been sat in his office for ages. Just didn't want to move his lazy ass.
You're so mean to that old man.
So, we have the equipment. Now I have to place it somewhere close to the table. Phew. I can finally put this thing down. Alright, just... What? There's no tube? No one's used this for a long time. I apologize to you all once again.
Why do I need to? I'm just gonna go and look at the letter. Let's go look at the letter. That's what I'm really wanting to look at. Where is it? There is no letter. You lied. It's only gonna be there at specific time.
These lockers could contain everything we need, or simply
A
fill
brain.
the people's crap. What?
Oh good, the brain's gone.
Did I imagine something?
Always do. Oh wait, I know the code. Or I don't know the code because I forgot the code, but it's in here.
Focus, Jack. Is there really anything you can use in here?
3649.
Screw it. There might be something in here. Yep. I'm sure I wrote the code down on a piece of paper. And my memory for numbers. What do we have here? Boxes of disinfectants, syringes, thread. Antiseptics. Any other? Oh, that's interesting. About here. I wanted to forget. Alice.
You freak out too
I
much.
regret so much. Every day. Every fucking day. I can't. I can't take it anymore. Oh, God.
Okay.
I can't. How do I...
Stop freaking out. Your freak out takes away from this game. I'll answer
Do
the
not
call in
think.
Jack's office.
Just don't think.
Stop freaking out, my gosh. You know, it wouldn't have been so bad if you didn't freak out over everything.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Beatsville.
Oh, Jack. I was hoping to catch you at work.
Hi, Dorothy. How's it going?
Good, thanks. And what about you? You sound tired.
It sounds like he needs a vacation.
Tiring day at work. That's it.
You scared me last time we spoke.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble and say what I said.
Jack, it's alright. You're not causing any trouble. I'm not surprised at all that.
No, really. I mean it. Sorry. I just... I'm fed up with myself.
You should take care of yourself. Didn't you say you wanted to stay at home longer? To rest? You know I pick up the slack at work.
No, I didn't. I can't. I don't want to be there.
Well, why not consider taking a trip, Jack?
Dorothy, please. I really don't have the energy for this today.
No, I just wish.
Stop it. Why are you calling?
Reminder about annual drug testing. I figured you probably didn't remember.
Oh, yes. I've, had a lot going on. I, even forgot my own birthday.
Leave your samples at reception on your way home. Someone will pick them up from Ridley in the morning. Probably Steven or someone else at the station.
Sure. I'll try not to forget. Okay, well,
Jack? Try not to do anything stupid, okay? Alcohol, your medication. You shouldn't.
I have it all under control. I should be getting back to work.
You took medicine
The results
a
should
minute
be
ago.
in tomorrow. I'll call you when we know.
Right. Thanks.
Goodbye, Jack.
Bye. Annual drug testing. I'll take care of it before I go home. I feel terribly weak.
She said not to take your fucking
Wake up,
pills.
Jack. There's been a bit too much going on lately.
Okay, whatever. Take your pills. Get fired. She said not to.
I was supposed to collect the hose.
He won't have a job for very long.
Focus on your work, Jack. All right. Here I am. I hope that was the last long break in this session. So, let's connect the tube.
Oh.
We turn on the machine. With this amount of fluid, there's no point in holding back.
Am I doing it?
Still a few nooks and crannies left. External examinations did not reveal any tissue defects that would reach the internal organs. So, I expect the organs to be intact. In a way, it's quite extraordinary.
I don't see any more pooled blood. Oh wait, right
But
there.
even with such severe... The organs are all present and correct. A reddish-pink tint indicates high carboxyhemoglobin levels, the level of which I will determine from a sample of blood. I will be inserting the... What interests me here is not the presence of this substance itself, but rather its percentage. But first, I'll need the values for the centrifuge. Ugh. I feel like I've been here forever.
God, you should really take a vacation. You whine a lot.
Jack, focus. Just a little bit longer. Corpses recovered from the site of fire may have very different and complex histories. Burning is only at the surface. Underneath, it may be a heart attack, stroke, or pulmonary embolism. This particular case appears quite basic.
"10 minutes, A5 speed."
However, I would warn against making a diagnosis too hastily. A fire victim does not always mean death due to smoke inhalation. The centrifuge has completed its cycle. So, as usual, I will take the samples to the laboratory, and I'll be back with the results shortly. Ugh. What exactly was I supposed to test for? COHB. I'll take 2 milliliters of each sample.
2. Oh, I never put it in.
Ugh. Well, confirmed. Death due to carbon monoxide poisoning. Carboxyhemoglobin levels at 84%. Alright, I'll note this down and perform a check of the organs.
Uh-oh.
What? Where? Mr. Ridley? Why did he take that fucking body?
Yeah, totally. He took it off the table, was able to get it past you so fast.
Maybe
You're going
I think I'm
crazy.
just tired.
Nah, you're crazy.
I don't understand what's going on. What's wrong with me?
Your pills.
Something strange is happening here. Why did you take the body?
What body?
Well, the body. You know, from the autopsy room.
Christ, Hammond. I didn't take any of your bodies.
So who took it?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But I...
Get back to work. It's late.
I didn't find it anywhere.
I think there's... I must have been seeing things. We can now be sure that the organ has a reddish pink which results from the concentration of COHB and general congestion of the organ. Other than that, I can cross this off my list now. We will look at the lungs more on the outside. Just like the heart, it is congested, and the color indicates poisoning. Thermal damage is visible here and there.
Oh.
Enough of the external exam. It's time to... I need to check for any obstruction, burns, or clot. Jesus.
Cutting open the lung. Gonna see what's inside.
Alright.
Oh, it looks
You can
like a
see
steak.
changes in the lung parenchyma caused by burns and smoke inhalation. Nothing new here. So let's complete the notes. The color is the same as the rest of the organs. Significant congestion.
Let me guess, we have to cut the trach. No? Oh,
Let's see what it looks like inside.
of course. I knew what I was doing.
Okay, the final cut. There are visible burns inside, but what catches the eye the most is the amount of soot. Looks like our subject was in the thick of the fire. Let's deal with the final notes, and we're ready to go. Let's deal with the final notes.
You said that already.
I considered the direct cause of death to be severe carbon monoxide poisoning, leading to extreme hypoxia of the body. The extreme burns on the deceased's body and respiratory tract indicate that he must have been surrounded by fire. During the examination, no other factors were found that could have contributed to the victim's death. Environmental data does not indicate any third-party involvement.
But what about the tied up parts? Accident?
Just need to add my John Hancock and sew up the body.
Okay. RTW. Yeah.
I'll close the body, trying not to damage what's left of the skin. As for stitching, well, it varies. It can be that so for this job, a thicker needle and heavy-duty thread. Well, everything's holding together. Well, after storing the body, there's nothing left for me to do. But thank you for your attention. All the best, and good night. Ugh, my God. What an exhausting day. I need to get these gloves off and call a taxi. I swear I'm about to pass out from exhaustion.
You're just a weenie.
Oh fuck, urine sample. Oh no. Okay, this is it.
But what about our note that he said we had? We never read it. We already took medicine, so we're definitely getting fired, right?
I'm dehydrated. I should drink more water.
Oh, his eyes are open. He looks scary.
As expected, sleeping like a log.
His eyes are open.
I'm jealous.
What do you mean sleeping? That man's eyes are open. Whatever.
Ugh.
What am I supposed to be seeing that I'm not?
What's going on here?
What? I didn't see anything. What happened? Like... Okay, whatever. Freak out because of nothing. I didn't see it. I wanted to read the letter.
Aha.
Yeah, I don't need that anymore.
3649 3749 3794.
Whatever. Just call.
Hurricane taxi, we will take you wherever the wind takes you.
Hello. I would like to order a taxi to 574 Presley Street.
Okay, hun. All of our drivers are busy at the moment. Best I can do is within the next hour.
An hour? Oh no. Alright. Let it be.
Can I take your name?
Jack Hanman.
Okay, thank you. Do you have our loyalty card?
No.
Would you like to set one up? For regular customers, we have discounts and extra...
Would that make the taxi get here faster?
Well...
I thought so. Thank you. Goodbye. This is already giving me a headache. Awful. Ugh, Jesus, what now?
So mean.
Yes,
Irritable.
how can I help you?
Jack, why did you do that? Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
What did I
Oh
do?
my God!
I killed her.
What was
Take
that?
pills again?
What the fuck? Fuck. It's because of the fatigue. It's big.
Oh my God. Whiskey with
This
my
is some kind of
pills?
mistake.
Yes, let's kill ourselves.
An hour here.
I mean,
I need a drink.
we're gonna...
Oh, strong.
You still have the gloves on.
Everything's spinning.
You probably shouldn't drink in pills. I don't. Yeah, that's. Yeah, no. It's more decrepit. This is my mind. There's things hidden behind the freezers. But every time I get close, my mind deteriorates more. Whoa! It's not as scary as I'd hoped. Not blood. Oh, it's still going? How many chapters are there?
Do I... Is this...
Oh,
Fucking shits.
hold on.
They went too far this time.
Whatever, he's still gonna think it's other people when it's him. Anyway, I'm gonna end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and what we'll do is we'll pick this up in the next episode. I will put a link in the description below for those of you who want to check out this game. And thanks for watching. Bye!